So let's hurry up and let's get this whole thing started right now. Amy, you have the topics all set up and queued up, don't you?
I do.
All
Thanks
right.
for
What's the
asking. From Variety, Hilaria Baldwin responded to accusations that she's been faking her Spanish accent and cultural roots in an Instagram video on Sunday, stating the following. My family is white. Ethnically, I'm a mix of many, many, many things. Culturally, I grew up with two cultures, so it's really as simple as that. Alec Baldwin took to Twitter in defense of his wife, calling out the person who made the tweet thread, stating that people have to hack their way through the debris, and that the platform is a vast orchard of crap. Admitting to having added to the orchard in the past himself on other topics, Hilaria Baldwin confirmed she was in fact born in Boston and raised partially in both Boston and Spain.
Boston.
from the mean streets of
Boston,
Boston. I mean, okay, who wants to take this one first? I'm not gonna go first.
my favorite thing about this whole story is that Hilaria Baldwin is just the girl who spent like 2 months abroad and will not stop being like, oh, well, that's not how we did things in Barcelona. And you're like, you're not
Is that how she talks?
Is this story on a huge scale?
Is that how she talks for real? Like Barcelona? Like she really throws an extra.
I mean, I don't think she does the Barcelonan accent, but I've seen videos of her doing the Spanish accent, and then midway through the sentence, she starts sounding like me.
I mean, what? Okay, what do you think, Sean? I mean, if you've never heard, I mean, me and you were from Texas, so I have a little opinion about stuff like this. So what are your thoughts on this?
When you hear stuff like this, you just can't help but laugh. It's like, you can't make this crap up. I mean, like when Amy told me that about her, she's faking a Spanish accent. It's like you just kind of like, oh my God.
I mean, but
really?
But is it really faking it? I mean, if that's partially her heritage.
Let me rephrase that. If it goes away and comes back,
then she's Madonna.
That's funny to me. I'm sorry. Like, it's like, I don't know. It's funny. I can't help it. It's funny.
I'm going to give it a benefit of the doubt. Look, I think I've watched enough Sesame Street and watched a lot of movies where any hint of an accent that I used to have. When I was a little kid, I remember a teacher said, Chris, you really have a real deep Southern accent. I've been accused of having a Southern accent. I know for a fact whenever I go back to my family from when I was a little kid, from where I grew up, like I just visited. I just saw my grandmother a couple of weeks ago. I had to pick something up from her house, but whenever I get on the phone with her, I can hear it sometimes. The way I used to talk, my old accent from being around my family from back in the day. It gets I'm from the south side of Houston. It changes. I know I talk differently around family members than I do sometimes when I do my friends, and I don't notice it until I'm with my family. These old draws come out.
I think what's weird about it though, and she has claimed that she's bilingual, and if she's speaking Spanish, that accent comes out. But what's weird to me is it's not like, she's been talking to her family from Spain and she's in an interview and people are going, do you have a little bit of a Spanish accent? She's very clearly curating a Spanish accent, like when she's on TV shows. I will remind me to find the clip at some point. I was looking up clips of this, and at one point she was on a cooking show and did utter the words, how you say cucumber, which is just
yeah, right. Come on now.
Yeah. And I don't even, honestly, my thing is like, I didn't know who she was before this, so I don't particularly care.
Right.
I don't really care where we go from here. I just thought it was a funny story.
See, that's what I'm saying. Like, you just can't help but
no,
laugh.
I'm with you on that.
I'm not gonna. I believe her a little bit. I believe like if she was born and raised in Boston, yeah, okay, you're a girl from Boston. But if you went to visit relatives that live in Spain every now and then, and you wanna embrace that part of your
I forget how
family.
to say cucumber.
Yeah, right. If you want to embrace, I mean,
Yeah.
it's like
How
it's,
you say cucumber.
it's like didn't Madonna go through that same thing? It's
She
like
did. She
was
started
British,
speaking
yeah.
like a British
trying to be
accent.
British now. Like, come on, now
No,
that
like I said, it's all just the girl who spends like 2 months abroad and thinks she's like got this fascinating cultural piece of herself now. It's amazing.
I know
Makes her fancier.
it's yeah, you're right. It's funny, but I guess I mean, look, I will take her at her word on her explanation. She like if she was born in Boston, at least she said that. At least she didn't say. I thought we went on ancestry.com. I thought I thought I was born in Spain. Or
Instantly, I
something.
started speaking with a
Yeah,
Spanish accent.
exactly. At least she said I was born in Boston, but we went to Spain a lot. Now, if it turns out went to Spain a couple of times, it was really like went to Spain twice when she was 3, then I'll be like, okay, that accent, you need to stop. But if it was like every year and growing up with the
I don't buy it.
I'm about to say Emily's
I
just
don't
like
think we're gonna.
no, you got caught.
Stop it.
You got caught.
Stop it.
Somebody who really speaks Spanish was like, wait a minute, hold on. Say cucumber again. Say adios one more time. No. That's not authentic. And they go, yeah, well, who knows? I don't know. If you guys know any more about it, I mean, like you guys are already talking about it on the live chat. Rod says, yeah, Madonna was even talking with a British accent for a while. But I mean, she's embracing her heritage. I mean, who's to argue with that? I mean, Madonna's white and British. I mean, it's not like you can argue that that's where her heritage probably came from.
You're a grown-ass adult.
Well, the thing is when you and I remember when this happened, is when you watch interviews with her, and in the same year or the same month, you watch another interview and the accent is gone. It's like, what? Why?
Then all of a sudden she's the material girl again. But when she's at home, she's all like, "Oh, is Posh and her and Beckham, are they coming over? Oh, cheers!" And she's like, and then her friend that she grew up with were like, "Bitch, please, come on,
No, motherfucker.
like whatever. You the same girl that was dating Dennis Rodman." But let's know what you guys think about all that
She
stuff.
made him weird. Anyway.
You the one that turned out Dennis Rodman. Oh man, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about it. Do you give what's her name, Hillary? Do you give her a? I like when Alec Baldwin was getting roasted. I forgot the comedian's name. She was fumbling over his wife's name. What is your wife's name again? Hilaria. Yeah, it's ridiculous, and then something like that. But let me know what you guys think about it. Do you buy it? Do you not buy it? Do you not care? Is it just like, okay, whatever it is, what it is? Does she get a pass because she went to Spain once when she was 8, or not?
That's gonna get walked back to like I've had paella before,
Yeah.
so
Like, yeah,
I've never been.
It's a Spanish dish. I love it. It's great. Yeah. The only thing I know about paella is from an episode of Seinfeld. I don't think I've ever had it before.
We're not doing a segment on paella, so
Sorry. If that's the litmus test. If she can cook a paella, then
she can have the accent.
she can have the accent. All right. Let me let me end this before it gets weird. Before I start making other references and make you.